Good morning, everybody. Just chilling Riverside. The river is very active today. Let me see if I can turn this just a little bit. Bear with me. It's going to look janky again. So this is my view. I have a pretty good view to the left. The fish are really, really active to the left, but it's closer to the road and the bridge, and it gets kind of noisy. So the mullet seem to be very, very active today. I wish I knew the water temperature. I think the external temperature is supposed to be around 85 today. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd. Oh, I don't know what time it is. Maybe 10:30 in the morning. I really don't remember. But I love this spot. This is a really good spot. It's in between some trees. It's shaded somewhat. There's a guy to the right named Patrick that puts a lot of remote control water vessels on the water. He's delved over into not away from, but included in his hobby, some of those remote controlled speedboats, and there's a possibility we could see that or hear that during this broadcast. There is a fisherman about 100 yards from me on the grassy side of the river, the opposite side that you're looking at. Seems pretty persistent. Haven't seen him land a fish yet, but I haven't been focused on him 100%. So I'm just using the windshield mount. Okay, did you see that little swirl there to the left? Not sure if that was in the picture or not. But I saw a couple really big high jumps from the mullet. Usually this time of year they're in schools. Yeah, there's another one out in the middle. Not really a jump, but a swirl. So they come and go. Yeah, it's starting to get active. Sit back and enjoy the view. Unfortunately, I'm starting to get a sore throat, which is not good. Whenever I get a winter cold or what have you, I always have it for at least 2 weeks, regardless of what I do to prevent it. So I'm not looking forward to that. I like how calm the water is today. Not a cloud in the sky. Good day not to be working. Unfortunately, I'm going to be working. See, I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little. So if I zoom in, then you're not going to see as broad of a picture, so I probably won't zoom in. Hopefully you can see it okay. Hopefully some of you be watching on either a bigger tablet or a laptop. I'm just on a little small Android, so it looks very small to me. I'm just scanning the waters. There's a little bit of activity to the left there. Maybe out of the picture. Probably out of the picture here. The other side of the river that, across from where I am, that whole side of that bank looks like it'd be tremendous fishing. But like I've said, I've been here a year in Milton, Florida. I've never seen anybody catch a fish here. There was a little mullet jumping out there to my left. There's some swirls to the right. You don't catch mullet on a hook or a shrimp or anything. Catch them on, like with the cast net and stuff like that, in a upcoming video. I'm not sure when. Depends on weather and time off and all the other important things that factor into my life. But I want to do cook some smoked mullet as one of my cooking videos. So there is a possibility, depending on what my schedule does this weekend, because my work schedule could change from having Saturday and Sunday off to my former unconducive schedule. That may not take effect until next week. I'm not really sure. But I may have a female companion go outdoors with me to chill out and be my Vanna White of a cooking video or something like that. I don't know. Waiting to see what happens. Very beautiful, isn't it? Some ASMR going on, other than my Yankee voice. It's funny when the mullet do their thing, it's like in spurts or increments. You'll see a whole bunch of activity on the water, and then you might go 20 or 30 minutes without seeing anything, and then they start getting turned on again. So they're schooling up and moving. A little bit of activity there to the left. I'm not sure if it's in the picture. I'm not really looking at the screen. I'm looking out my windshield. A little bit of activity to the right, so it's something's going on. Seems like the bigger swirls and splashes are closer to shore. I wouldn't say real close to shore, but the smaller splashes and ripples seem to be out deeper in the channel, like the middle of the river. And this is also about 40 yards from the, it's not truly a no wake zone, but it's an idle down zone, slow speed only. I have not seen any boats pass by me yet today. Was a little breezy earlier, a little chilly. It's been getting chillier at night. Okay, there's a swirl out there. You probably saw that one. I really want you guys to see a jump. Like I've said previously, you know, where I used to live, Southwest Florida, you would see the mullet jump. Most I've ever seen is jump 6 times, and they literally can jump. See that activity right there? That should have been definitely in the picture. But the mullet, the bigger mullet, they can jump 3 feet and probably easily. There's another activity just to the left of it. Let me see if I can turn this. You can see it a little bit better. But yeah, so, you know, I've seen them jump probably at least 3 feet high and 6 to 9 feet in length. Okay, right there in front of us, right next to the shore, some little bit smaller swirls. Yeah, so now it's definitely picking up. If you want to do some YouTube research, there's silver mullet, there's black mullet, there's the mullet roe, which is very, very popular dish. And I'm trying to remember which is the better. I think from the black mullet, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But one is, okay. Oh, here's, oh, you hear that? That's the remote controlled speedboat. So when I'm getting ready to turn it somewhat in that direction, right where he turns. So, oh shoot, just There it is. My mount just busted off of the windshield holder. We're gonna hold it right here. Sorry about the shakiness. I just dismantled this windshield mount. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, just missed him. The tree's blocking it. Heck on it. I got all kinds of junk on my dash I'm not too proud of. I don't want to show you that. But now we got this off. Might as well show you all this. If I hear him, I'll come back to it. There was a swirl right there. It's almost a pretty good angle right here. I'm just holding it with my two hands. Don't want to do this for too long. Been broadcasting for 11 minutes. But it's funny, I always try and analyze things when I'm on the water. And with that noise from that speedboat, he may have pushed them closer to us and got them moving. So I'm curious, if he comes around, I want to watch the water pattern, see if they start moving and jumping, stirring, swirling. It's definitely pretty active way to my left over there. Just had a harder time trying to film out of my driver's door, not having the windshield mount set up. And then I didn't want to be facing the traffic and all the noise. Okay, kind of quiet now. That's how it goes, just like I told you. We'll do a couple more minutes of this and see if you guys can see anything. Okay, I hear it. We're gonna call him Big Bird. Little RC boat. See how far down he comes. He's coming. He's coming. He is now in our picture. You see him? There he is. Pretty fast. That's the guy Patrick, and on his sailboats, his largest sailboat is 7 feet tall. He custom makes those. He just doesn't buy it and order it. He fabricates everything. See the bird diving for bait? See that? Probably got a bait fish flying away. All right, folks, so I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. I'm going to wrap this up. Looks like I'm getting text messages from my boss. So, going to be wrapping this up. There's a swirl right there to the left. Usually they come in groups. Let's see if we get anything else before we wrap this up. We're broadcasting to you from Milton, Florida. Remember, folks, if you're having a rough day, like I am, get out to nature because it can soothe your soul.